What's up guys, I am the Retro Goat and welcome to a special edition of the weekly haul. So today we're going to take a look at NECA's Haulathon event that is being held exclusively at Target, both in-store and online at Target.com. In-store, there should be specialized Haulathon-themed end caps that are loaded with Haulathon product, and every Friday from the start of the event saw new product drops. However, the Haulathon event has since ended about a couple of weeks back, so there won't be any more new product drops happening on Fridays, and most of the product from Haulathon is at this point, I think, all sold out. However, you should still be able to go to any physical brick and mortar Target store and find fully stocked Haulathon end caps. They are still out there, so if you're looking for anything, get out there and get on the hunt. And with that, let's get into it and check out my Haulathon haul. So first up, I think we'll go through most of the Mirage stuff, and first one out of the gate here is NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Baxter Stockman from the Mirage comics, which comes with Baxter Stockman, a mouser, and some other accessories here. We got some artwork here on the side, some more character art featuring the number 15, meaning he's number 15 in this line of figures, and then of course some character shots on the back with upcoming figures to be released. And of course, this is the first time we have ever had a Mirage comic styled Baxter Stockman figure, so this is a really cool piece to have picked up. Next up, we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Foot Ninja in classic colors. Last Haulathon, they released some of the Foot Ninjas in, I believe it was the IDW sort of blue and purple color schemes, and this is the original Mirage Comics classic colors, which I think a lot of us were really looking forward to. So as with all the Mirage packaging, we've got some character art on the side here, some more character art on this side with the number in the series, in this case being number 17. And then of course on the back, some shots of the figure with upcoming figures to be released in the series. And again, they already released the IDW colored style Foot Ninjas, but the Mirage Classic colors is what everyone has been wanting. So these are super cool to get in hand and great army builders if you're looking to build up your Foot Ninjas. Next up, we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Foot Enforcer in classic colors. And these are the big beefy boys of the Foot Clan. And these guys look really, really cool. Again, these had been released in the previous Haulathon in the IDW blue and purple color schemes. And then, of course, we now have it in the Mirage Classic colors. Character art on the side. More character art with number 19 in the series. And then, of course, some shots of the figure and more figures to be released in the line. And as with the Foot Ninjas, you can army build the Foot Enforcers and build yourself out a big ol' Foot Clan army. Alright, I think that takes care of that bag. Bring out the next one. Okay. Now this one is really special because this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Elite Guard in classic colors. Now this one was not actually released last Haulathon in the IDW purple and blues like the other two Foot Ninjas were. And in fact, the only way to get the Elite Guard figures was in the original SDCC Mirage comic box set that came out back in like 2015, 2016, something like that. They haven't been available for a long time, and they're hard to get and they're expensive, so it's really fantastic to see these guys released in the mainline Mirage Comics line of figures that you can get at retail now, which is super awesome. And again, we have character art here on the side. Close-up of the face with number 21 in the series, shots of the figure with more figures to be released. And moving on to what I believe is the last Mirage figure is, of course, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Comics Kirby, otherwise known as Jack Kirby, who was a real-life human being that worked at Marvel Comics and DC Comics, having a hand in creating some of the most iconic comic book characters of all time, and he was also a major inspiration for Kevin Eastman in creating the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Comics. And to honor that inspiration, they got a figure of him made for the Mirage Comics line, which is super awesome. He comes with a member of the Black Horde and some other accessories. And of course we've got character art here on the side, the headshot here with the number 20 in the series, some figure shots here on the back, and the cross-sell. And that should do it for the Mirage Comics figures. Alright, next up is IDW's The Last Ronin. This is a Sinja Patrolbot 2-pack that features both versions of the Sinja robots that were initially exclusive at Best Buy, but you can now get in this 2-pack, which, again, since it is comic related, it should be available at other retail outlets, hopefully relatively soon. So obviously we have the cover art here that wraps around to either side of the box here. And then of course we have the back of the box, which shows off various shots of the figures and a quick rundown of what The Last Ronin is about. And then if we turn it back to the front, this folds down to reveal a window box, which of course features both versions of the Sinja Patrolbots and all the various accessories that they come with. So a cool set to get if you want to build these guys up quick with both versions, and hopefully this will eventually start appearing at other retail outlets if you missed your chance at finding this at Target. Alright, continuing on. Now we hit up the Toon-related pieces that dropped in this haulathon. So first up, we have here Business Suit Casey Jones and Foot Soldier split. And just as it says on the box, we have Casey Jones dressed up in a business suit, and we have a Foot Soldier over here that has been split in half. He comes with a variety of accessories. He also comes with an unmasked face, which in the original animated series, I don't think Casey Jones' mask ever came off. Like, I am 99.99% sure his mask never came off and we never saw his face. So this might be something that is just made up for this set. I honestly don't know. I would have to go back and look into that. But I am fairly certain we never saw Casey Jones's face, ever. So I'm really curious about this piece here. Otherwise, we've got some photography here on the back, cross-sell down here. But yeah, this is a pretty cool set. This is pretty much a one-off from a single episode in the show. Yeah, it might have been called Octopus Inc. At least that was like the company that he goes to work for, which is why he's dressed up in a business suit like this. One episode thing, but you know, this is a deep cut line, and they keep finding stuff to make. So bring it on. Next up, we have the Samurai Adventure Michelangelo and Space Adventure Donatello 2-pack. Now this is really cool. We've got Mikey in his samurai gear and Donnie in his spacesuit. Whole bunch of new accessories here, new face sculpts. This looks like it's going to be a pretty fun set. Again, on the back, got some photography here, cross-sell here. Ooh, yeah, I even got the Evil Rex 1 here. I don't think I've seen him yet on the cross-sell. Nice. Yeah, pretty cool set. It's always good to get some more turtles in the collection. Okay, I think that's it for that. Next bag, we've got... What is this one? Here we go. Okay, next up we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Adventures of Samurai Usagi. Now this is part of the Ultimates line of turtle figures, number 17 in the series. Got some shots of Usagi on the back here. And then, as with all of these, they are window boxes. Some figure art here. And then, of course, Usagi with a ton of accessories to go around. It's a pretty neat looking piece. I really do like this one. There's been a lot of Usagi coming out this year, which has been great. Always good to see him getting some more representation. Okay. And then I think after that, yes, alright. So this is something that a lot of people have been really looking forward to. These are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pizza Club versions of the Turtles, which have come out with this Haulathon. These are reissues of the original Turtles with a whole new suite of accessories, and the paint on these figures might be ever so slightly different from the original releases. I'd have to look into that. I don't know if the color matches exactly, but these are pretty cool. So, got some figure photography here, and then we've got the reissue of Leo here with a whole new suite of accessories that we haven't had before, which is really cool. And then, of course, some shots of the figure on the back here. But yeah, anyone who has missed out on getting the original set of 4 Turtles should be really happy about getting these. From what I have seen, these guys have been fairly common, and I've seen online that stores have been getting product refresh of these once they sell out, so hopefully they continue with that. And next up we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael is Cool But Rude from the Pizza Club line. And again, got some figure photography here. The reissue of Raph here with a whole new suite of accessories. And I believe that, unlike the original release of the Turtles for the Toon line, I believe these guys have the gimmick where you can change out the facial expression on the head, which was introduced in the Turtles in Disguise 4-pack. So yeah, that's neat to have with these. So yeah, very cool that NECA is doing these versions of the Turtles. Next up we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michelangelo is a Party Dude, Pizza Club Edition. And again, it's an Ultimates figure in a window box, number 16 in the series. Got some figure photography here, and the reissue of Mikey here. Whole new suite of accessories. Really, really neat stuff. I can't wait to dig into these, even though I have every version of the Toon Turtles that have been released thus far, but hey, I get new accessories, man. That's what it's all about, right? Like, that's how they get you to buy these things 2 or 3 times over. Next up is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Donatello Does Machines Pizza Club Edition. Number 14 in the series of Ultimates TMNT figures. New figure photography over here. Reissue Donnie here with a whole new suite of accessories. And this one I'm excited for. I love this new bow that they created for Donnie that's supposed to be spinning in motion. Like, that's so neat. But yeah, it'll be fun to get all these guys popped open and checking out all their new accessories. And then I think the last piece is... yeah. The very last piece for this Haulathon is the 4-pack of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Punk Disguise Turtles. So this is really neat. This is something I've been waiting on NECA to do. I've seen some other companies do it, and I've been hoping that NECA would finally get around to doing it, and they have. So these are the Punk Turtles that have made a couple appearances in the show, where you have all of the turtles in their bomber jackets / leather jackets, their sunglasses, shoes, and again, some brand new accessories to go with this set. They also come with their secondary punk looks, which is where all the turtles had mohawks, and I believe there are like interchangeable heads in here with the mohawks. It is really hard to see. I don't know if I can see them in here or not, but we will I'll have to get this cracked open, take a look at that. It might be on the back, actually. Let's take a look. Yeah, there we go. So we've got the first appearance of the Punk Turtles, which were the turtles in their leather jackets, bomber jackets, glasses, and whatnot. And then the second iteration of the Punk Turtles, where they had individualized mohawks, which is pretty neat that we get new heads just for that. So that's cool. Of course, got the cross sell over here for a couple of the new Haulathon items. This is definitely a very cool set. Again, another opportunity to obtain the 4 turtles for the Toon line. Obviously, these aren't the standard versions, these are the Punk versions, but it's always fun to get new iterations of the boys. And with that, I believe that is it for Haulathon. And here is the entire set of TMNT figures for this year's 2024 Haulathon. As you can see, there are a whole lot of figures in this drop, which is perhaps my only complaint with this year's Haulathon 2024 is that because there are so many, this is a really, really expensive haul to get if you're looking to get the entire set. Now, of course, we have a good mix of both cartoon figures and comic book figures here, so if you only collect one or the other, that'll make things a little bit easier for you. If you collect all things TMNT, this is going to be a bit of an expensive endeavor, and if you are looking to acquire the entire set, I highly recommend that you go for the Toon figures first, as those are Target exclusives. The comic book TMNT figures will eventually make their way to other storefronts, so keep an eye on that. The good news here, from what I've been seeing online, is that a lot of these figures seem pretty readily available at most Target stores, and I can say that locally in my area, 3 Target stores have pretty much fully stocked end caps of the majority of these figures, so that is good news. The only bad news being is that this can be a pretty expensive haul. And also, unfortunately, these are all completely sold out online. So it's definitely pertinent that if you are looking for any of these, that you get out to your local Targets and start your hunting. A big shout out to my buddy Bobby for letting me know that he came across a fully stocked end cap at Target, so I could get out there and grab myself a set. Alright guys, if you are looking to acquire any of these figures, definitely get out to your local Targets and start hunting. You will most likely come across a good portion of these figures. Unfortunately, nothing is available online. Everything is completely sold out. I will leave links to every figure in the set just in case they do come back online, and you can flag any of these items to send you a notification if they ever come back in stock. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay retro and be the GOAT. Till next time.